When I started this content creation journey, there was no focus, there was no direction. It was out of boredom. I just saw people. In fact, what really encouraged me was one of my friends, my colleague too. She's doing well as a lawyer. Just said, well, instead of just staying at home doing nothing, as I'm reading my books, as life is also teaching us, let me just be sharing it here. And that's how I started, But years, like 2 years down the line, when I actually started practicing, I went to court a few times. I now discovered that it's not every lawyer that is wearing this wig and gown that actually knows what they are doing. Some people, and I got to find out that a lot of them just come to court. They want to learn from others in court. It's not like they know what the law or what the rules have said about a particular situation. They don't want that. They don't want to go through that stress. But what they want to do is ask questions when they get to the courtroom, or hoping that somebody is going to put them through. I said, no, this is not something that I want to do. So I came back home and I said, let me go back. For somebody who has been away for a very long time, I said, okay, let me go back to the classroom while I am still cooking in the kitchen. Okay, it was not a small journey. I said, let me go back to the classroom, while I am still handling my cooking utensils in the kitchen. And I did that. I started the journey, and it's been rewarding. The experience is good, bringing back to memory, and then catching up with new realities with respect to the legal profession. I said, okay, instead of just talking about life generally, let me be bringing these legal tips to you so that you are aware. I met a lawyer recently who was actually talking about a land matter that he was using the police to effect, ownership, to see how he can help his clients. And I was like, because for me, this the PhD program has opened me to a lot of laws, and now understand how laws work, the ethics behind certain laws, in fact all laws, I'll say, and then how national laws derive from international instruments to a great extent, and then especially the influence